Welcome to Tuesday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. We got a good one in store for you. Brian Anderson here, joined by our analysts, Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Plus, reporting from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And now, Dallas' starting group. The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Then it's Daniel Gafford. Then it's Keldon Johnson. And it's Prosper in at the four-man position. And for Minnesota, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Then it's Murray, and it's Keefe in at the 4. And as some of you might know, this game serving as the third contest in group play of the NBA Cup tournament for these two teams. Grant, a lot on the line here tonight for them.
Yeah, B.A., and both sides are very much alive in the group stage at this point. Whoever gets the win here is well on their way to the next stage of the NBA Cup.
So Dallas will get the first possession. Pass to Prosper. Now Gafford. Doncic outside. Fires the 3. The rebound by Murray. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Minnesota. Last time they met was in Dallas, where they beat the Mavericks.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Here's Doncic, and Doncic with the jam.
It does not happen too often, but boy, when Luka gets the opportunity to throw it down, he relishes it.
First quarter of play, a minute in. Fires in the triple.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It's all about mindset out of the gate. If you're aggressive and they give you room, go ahead, let it fly.
Now here's Irving. 20 points for him last game against Golden State.
Ref's calling it close already as he picks up a quick early foul.
Here's primetime. Allie LaForce had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. Allie, what do you have to say?
I asked him if he thinks anyone has a better feel for the game than Luka Doncic, and he told me, I don't want to get into a comparison, but what I can say is that he controls the pace like no one else. You can't speed him up, you can't slow him down. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Here's Doncic, following the score by Minnesota. Gafford in the post. He's against Murray. For 3. And Doncic the bucket on the assist by Gafford. Doncic has got 5 points.
Now, this is what makes Luka so special. He's so unpredictable.
Pass to Edwards. Inside. And it's Murray finishing it off.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Doris, one place you see this Dallas team show up is in the hustle stats.
B.A., this version of the Dallas Mavericks is as tough and as gritty and as willing to compete as any I've seen.
Here's primetime. What a tremendous game he played against Philadelphia. Pulls up, high post. Rebounded by Prosper. The Mavericks have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. It's Doncic with a drive. Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance. What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He can really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all 3 levels, so dangerous.
Primetime passes to Murray. Here's primetime, guarded by Doncic. Clock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Sinks the tray. 5 points in the game.
Well, the work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice three-point look right there.
And here's Doncic outside. They get the rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Here's primetime. Basket counts. Primetime's got 5 now.
just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
And it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
Doncic passes to Irving. Here's Prosper. Doncic outside. Pass to Irving. Johnson against McDaniels. Count that one.
I love the competitive edge Johnson plays with, scoring on the D with tenacity.
Minnesota leading by 3. Here's prime time. 7 points in the game. Left side McDaniels. Pass to prime time. Edwards for 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Mavericks trail by 6. And here's Gafford. Here's Prosper. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Golden State. And here's Doncic outside. The rebound by Keefe.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
From 12 feet, prime time, can't get it to go.
That's 2 points they should have had. I'm sure he'd love to get that look again.
Johnson against McDaniels. Johnson with a bucket.
They're so clever at finding space to shoot inside. Johnson's creativity and ability to capitalize is impressive.
Here's prime time. And on offense, he's been a force, scoring over 30 a game. Pass to Johnson. Now here's Irving. No points so far. Here's Prosper. Gafford passes to Doncic. Gets the 3 to fall.
Fearless, as always. Doncic loves to fill it up from deep.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Here's prime time. Minnesota again missing.
He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
Johnson passes to Doncic. Here's Gafford. And it's Dallas scoring again.
What energy on the offensive boards. The defense can't match the effort, and they paid the price.
Timeout call, the Timberwolves. Coming off that win against the Sixers.
Yeah, they really worked hard to find shots in that one. Some good play calls and energy on the offensive end.
Well, give credit to a couple of their guys for their complete locked-in nature. They were just focused, and they made everything they looked at.
Gobert's checked in for Dallas. Hardy comes in for Irving. Edwards for 3. Hardy grabs the board. Dallas has gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. They get it back. Johnson. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Here's prime time. Guarded by Doncic. On target from range. Prime time's got 10.
Always a bonus when points come from unlikely sources. And you can see this guy's been working on that shot.
Here's Doncic, and Doncic with the jam.
Just another ho-hum, brilliant offensive performance from Luka Doncic.
Pass to Walton. Got it. Good job in the low post.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
Hardy, the pass to Doncic. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. 14 points for him.
Just so successful getting the ball inside and finding those great looks.
It's Edwards on the wing. Pass to Walton. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
He's undersized for a 4, but his hops level the playing field.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. The ball's knocked loose. And now the T-Wolves on the break. Here's Dillingham. And another basket for Minnesota.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
This guy always amongst the league leaders in dunks. Gobert is a force around the cup.
Here's prime time. That three's off the mark. And Dallas with possession. Here's Doncic. The rebound by Keefe.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Here's prime time. 10 points for him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Edwards on the wing. Buries it from 3. Edwards has got 11 points.
This guy is constantly refining his game, and Anthony Edwards is dangerous from 3.
Doncic into the lane. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
To the paint. Here's Keefe. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
Might like a do-over there. Quality look inside.
13 feet out. The shot by Johnson, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Here's prime time. Fast break, here we go. Here's Hardy. Here's Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
This has been one of the most elite, consistent scorers since he entered the league. Luka in the house.
Here's prime time. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter. Hits the trifecta.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Pass to Gobert. Here's Prosper. Johnson on the wing. Here's Hardy. A 32-point game for him in the win against Golden State.
I love that he sacrificed his body over and over. His persistence at getting to the free throw line really paid off for them.
And it's so hard to stop the putback when you let him live at the rim like that.
Boy, once he gets his hands on it around the rim, it's too late.
How about the activity level, the effort level? This team right now feeding off his energy.
Johnson passes to Hardy. Comes up empty down low. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Keefe. Here's prime time. Guarded by Doncic. Here's prime time. He's got 13. It's Edwards on the wing. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
2-second difference between shot and game clock. All alone on the break. Primetime passes to Keefe. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic.
It's not easy to finish in traffic, but those are chances he has to convert.
They get it again. Second chance shot. Hardy's shot is good.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves, absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. We'll be back in a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. Completely new group for the Timberwolves. And the Mavericks making a change here. Minnesota shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
when it comes off, grab it, baby.
Hey, just box out.
We've got Edwards, and it's George in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And in the first game of a back-to-back, is managing minutes a priority for the coaching staff, Doris?
I think, Brian, for coaches, you're just reacting in real time to how the game unfolds. Minutes are always a concern when it's a back-to-back situation. But let's say we get down the stretch and this is a possession ball game. Usually you're going to choose, I'm going to put my best players on the floor and try to win the game right in front of me.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, primetime in their last time out against the 76ers put on a show. He dropped 35 points, and he did everything else you could have wanted as well, ending with a triple-double. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Doncic's shot is good.
And now he's dropped 2 3-pointers in each quarter.
Minnesota leading by 7. Here's primetime. He's got 13. Takes the 3. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, they were dialed in from deep in that one. The basket must have looked as big as the ocean because they were hitting everything.
Well, and I think what that was a product of was their movement off the basketball. Just tremendous work on the perimeter.
Here's Edwards. Edwards with some muscle.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Doncic passes to Johnson. Pass to Roddy. Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Primetime. For Minnesota, they've gotten 8 of 12 attempts to drop since the beginning of the second. Down low. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Here's Roddy. Up top, Johnson. George defending. Lets it go from 11. Second shot opportunity. The rebound by Keefe. Keefe's got his 5th rebound in this one. The Timberwolves lead by 11. And Walton gets it to go. Walton's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Pass to Roddy. Back to Doncic. Here comes Luka. Dallas, no good that time either.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
To the middle. Here's Keefe. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Doncic feeling it out a bit. 3-pointer. Rebound Minnesota. Here's Primetime. 13 points in the game.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Another shot. And it's good on the lay-in. Primetime's got 15 points.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Roddy. Can they get it? That one falls. Great setup by Doncic.
This quarter, they're doing some real damage from outside the arc. Trying to stay within striking distance here.
Here's Primetime. He's got 15. 3-pointer. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, they have the advantage, but you still feel like this guy needs to find a way to get himself going.
Here's Hardy. And he lays it up and in. Hardy's got his 2nd basket of the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
58 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Primetime. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 18.
Another triple for him. His 4th of the night after that monster first quarter where he hit 3 of them.
Here's Hardy. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Drains the triple. Keefe's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Pass to Gobert. Now here's Johnson to the inside. A strong finish by Doncic.
Sees his man, has the angle on the interior, and drops a dime right there.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Here's primetime. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation there on the defense. Dallas shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And the technical free throw is good. 9 seconds left in the second quarter. Here's Doncic. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe.
2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he can't hit the second. And here's Edwards. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
And credit him for understanding the situation and coming through.
And to me, the way you end quarters impacts how you end the game. It can go a long way between a W or an L.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves, leading by 17 at the end of the period. And they've got a comfortable lead, in large part due to their three-point shooting. More 2K action in just a moment. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Boy, really an incredible game here from Luka Doncic.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
And on the floor for Jason Kidd as we get into the second half. The two stars in the backcourt, Luka and Kyrie. Then there's Johnson, then it's Daniel Gafford, and it's Prosper in at the power forward. Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by Primetime. Primetime's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Hey, yo, right here.
6 to shoot. It's Edwards on the wing. Pulls up. Gafford grabs the miss.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Inside, Irving. Unable to get that one. Some solid defense from Edwards. The Timberwolves lead by 20. Primetime passes to Murray. Outside Edwards. Pass to Primetime. Here's Keefe. The 3. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
And for Dallas, they're shooting about 47%. A nice number. And the dunk by Gafford.
Perhaps no better target in the alley-oop than Daniel Gafford. Finish it, young sir.
Down low. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. All right, Doris, what do you think separates the good teams from the great teams in crunch time?
Boy, I think there's a lot of things, Brian, that separate that. Number one, can you execute on both ends when it's a clutch game? Can you absorb the pressure of a moment, understanding time and score, how to get a quality shot on every possession, how to string together multiple stops? Can you make shots under duress of great defense? There are so many things that differentiate between the good and the championship.
The Timberwolves lead by 23. Edwards, a pass to Primetime. That one is off. And here's Doncic. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Here's Primetime. And that one drops. Primetime's got 25 points in the game. Here's Doncic. 26 points for him. Pass to Prosper. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Johnson with a bucket.
And it's clear Johnson is comfortable handling more responsibility on offense. Love the confidence there.
Here's Primetime, guarded by Doncic. Murray with it. To the middle. Here's Primetime. 25 points in the game. It's tipped.
Whoa, big time block from Kyrie Irving. Guys love seeing him hustle on that end.
And a miss there on the triple.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
The three is up. Primetime can't get it to go. Dallas has gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. Pass to Doncic. Irving against Edwards. Here's Gafford. Can't hit that one. Good D by Murray. The Timberwolves lead by 22. Edwards gets the bucket. 22 points for him.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Pass to Prosper. Doncic outside. Takes a three. Offensive rebound. Doncic on the wing. Lets the three fly. And the three-pointer goes. Doncic has got 29 points.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half. Now nails another.
From behind the arc. Primetime can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 21. Here's Irving. And the shot is good off the backboard. Irving's got his third bucket of the night.
How quickly Kyrie squares up so quickly after a dribble, even on pull-ups. That is difficult to guard.
Here's Primetime, guarded by Doncic. Primetime can't get it to go. Well, the Mavericks shooting at a decent clip, 45% for the game. Outside Johnson. Off target from three-point range.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Here's Primetime. And on offense, he's been a force, scoring over 30 a game. And Minnesota calls time here.
I don't think this timeout is just to give the guys a breather. Coach is looking to switch things up.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. Now here's a look at the best passers in the league. Third is Luka Doncic.
He has a great eye for where to send the ball. And you know his teammates love playing with an unselfish guy like him.
Look for Dallas. Roddy, he's checked in for Johnson. Irving comes in for Doncic. And it's Hardy in for Fred Van Vliet. Here's Primetime. There's the triple. Minnesota again missing.
You've got to find a way to get yourself going in some other way because hoisting from three is not the answer.
And is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Then it's Murray, and it's Primetime in at the point. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
Also, they've been living in the lane. They're getting the ball in close, and it's had a devastating impact all game long.
The three ball. Drops in the three. Primetime's got 28 points for the game.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
On the wing, Irving. Guarded by Edwards. Roddy, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 14. Primetime passes to Keith. Another possession, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Pass to Gafford. Here's Prosper. Outside Irving. Here's Prosper, defended by Murray. It's deflected. Here's Keith. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Personal foul. Second
Hey,
team foul.
if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
The first free throw is good. Johnson, he's checked in for Dallas. Hits both from the stripe. Mavericks trail by 18. Here's Hardy. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Daniel Gafford picks one up.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
First free throw is good.
Number 19, taking 2 shots.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Irving with it. He brings it up for Dallas. A shot to stop the run. It's rebounded by Primetime. Primetime's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Five on the clock. It's Edwards on the wing. Ooh, and once again, off the mark by Minnesota. Mavericks trail by 20. Outside Irving. Launches it. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the fourth quarter. Here's Primetime. It's Edwards on the wing. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Edwards has got 10 points here in the second half. To the right side. And he lobs it up. And the dunk by Gafford. Great game for him. Double-double now.
Emphatic finishes are becoming routine for Mr. Gafford.
Prime time. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
He's carried much of the scoring load tonight, and with the win in reach, don't expect him to let up.
Hardy, the pass to Johnson. Now Gafford. Here's Prosper. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Primetime's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Pass to McDaniels. Gafford grabs the miss. Mavericks trail by 20. 3-on-3. Here's Irving. The shot that time not on target. Oh, good D by Edwards. Primetime passes to McDaniels. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Oh, such an impressive athlete. Mr. McDaniels, send it in.
Dallas calls timeout.
Coming onto the court. Come on, get live for your Timberwolves dancer.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
Boy, we witnessed something special from him, and this crowd will remember it. When a player raises his game to this level, it earns him a lot of new fans. Pass to Hardy. Good D by Murray.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Primetime. It's Edwards on the wing. And another three from Minnesota.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
Irving against Edwards. Here's Prosper. Again, the miss by Dallas. And here's Minnesota now. They're on a 19-5 run. To the inside.
And good aggressive play. Johnson knows if he goes hard inside, he'll be rewarded with the whistle.
Shooting for Dallas, Keldon Johnson taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him.
They're finding a rhythm from the line as they try to cut into this deficit.
So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and all of our crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. We'll see you next time.
Their raucous home crowd. It's the NBA. Welcome to our Sunday night broadcast here on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me, Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And as always, the Hall of Famer David Aldridge joining us from the sidelines. And now the Lakers starting group. They've got Dick, Jonathan Kuminga out there with Connect. Then it's Young, and it's Davis in at the center position. And for the Timberwolves, Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Keefe is out there with Murray. And it's prime time and at the point. RJ, kind of a lopsided matchup tonight in some regards, but everyone loves an underdog.
Yeah, let's not forget, this is the NBA. Anything can happen, and even lower-ranked teams are elite. We could still have a real contest on our hands tonight.
And so, off the tip, it's Minnesota. Takes a 3. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor. Young in the corner. To the wing right side. Connect with a wide open look. Off target from 3-point range. Here's Primetime. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable. Out to the right wing. At 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Keefe's shot is good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Poked loose. And now Minnesota on the fast break. And finished off by Edwards.
And what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
Outside, Kuminga. Pass to connect. Off target with his three.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
Yeah, that's a good defender making a play, and he does it without fouling.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Young outside.
Switch.
Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Minnesota's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Shoots the three. And good, the three-point shot, good from primetime.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. He told me, now that team goes as Anthony Davis goes. When AD is feeling good and he's in rhythm, everything clicks. Coach said we'll need a team effort at both ends. Our communication has to be excellent, and even then, we're not going to completely stop him. Guys?
Thank you, David. Trains it from beyond the arc.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's primetime. Look at those numbers of his. You just can't say enough about the work he's doing at the offensive end. He's averaging about 30.5 points a game. Connect. No good.
And if they know what's good for them, that's the way they'll defend against him every time he takes the ball in the three-point land.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
I mean, that can happen to anyone, but it's ugly every time it does.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Prime time's shot is good.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Timberwolves leading by 5. Inside, Murray. And it's Murray with the jam.
The knee just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Young, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. And here we go. It's Edwards on the wing. And again, it's Minnesota.
Timeout. Oh, great ball movement there.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
Yeah, trying to stem the tide here.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
All right, a chance to look at the numbers for prime time. Just an incredible month of basketball. Averaging 33 points a game, 16 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
He's someone you can rely on to bring it on a nightly basis. When they need a basket, he's the guy they turn to.
Trying to get open is Davis. Young, no good. Timberwolves leading by 9. Here's primetime. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Greg, as you were saying, beyond the blocks, what makes Anthony Davis special on defense is the way he navigates the floor.
Kevin, most bigs can get picked on in pick-and-roll action. Davis, though, too quick and smart to take advantage of. He can slip screens, hedge, switch, and recover like he's a 3-and-D wing. No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
This one for 3. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on Davis.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws of the night right here.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And through this early portion, Greg, of the season, we've had our fair share of surprises.
Yeah, it's fun to see the preseason predictions go up in flames, right? Every year it feels like we have at least one team that overachieves and shocks us all.
Kuminga, no good.
You often expect him to convert these types of shots, but the D must have made their presence felt to prevent that one.
Lets it go with a three. And there's 3 points. The long-range shot is on target from primetime.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
And the Lakers call time here. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
Down low. Now, Dick. He's coming off a 22-point game against Oklahoma City. Here's Young. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
And he misses the second one as well, so he is 0 for 2 that time. RJ, what have you noticed about the young players that enter the NBA today?
Unfortunately, the NBA is now tasked with teaching players how to play basketball. The NBA wasn't a teaching league 20 years ago. Now it is. A lot of players are spending their first, second, and even third year learning how to play basketball. That was not always the case. They used to go to college and play for Hall of Fame coaches for 4 years.
Here's McDaniels. After the made shot from primetime, lets the 3 fly. That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
This man is on fire. His team is winning, and it doesn't get better than that.
Young passes to Dick. The Lakers moving the ball around. Left side, Davis. Over Murray. Off the left rim and out.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
And it's prime time missing.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there. In situations like this, he stands tall to prevent points.
And for a power forward, he can sure get up. I mean, because of that leaping ability, it kind of offsets his height disadvantage.
And so it's Minnesota with it after the basket by the Lakers. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Edwards. Over Dick. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Both teams deciding to change it up. And so it's Minnesota with it. Here's primetime. Takes a shot at the elbow. Yes, that goes in. Primetime's got 15. Lakers trail by 18. Edwards on the wing. He's joined by McDaniels. Murray out there with Keith. And it's primetime and at the point. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Timberwolves. The pass to Davis. And stolen by Murray. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Right wing. Here's Keith. It's rebounded by Dick.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Outside, Kuminga. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Here's Primetime, defended by Young. Primetime's shot is good.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Here's Young. That one off the back iron and out.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Now, here is Young. 5 points in the game. To the middle. Will it go? He takes it up and lays it in. Young's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Here's Primetime. 20 points for him. 6 on the shot clock. It's Edwards on the wing. Shoots over Dick. And again, it's Minnesota converting.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin. Well, Primetime in the last game against the Grizzlies had a huge game. Dropped in 36 points, and he did a little bit of everything for them in that one, adding a triple-double in the process. The level he played at in that one was incredible. Now, he always wants to play his best against their rivals, and to say the least, mission accomplished. Guys?
Thanks, David. Yeah, it was a special night for him. The team really fed off his energy.
Yeah, the catalyst for that win, it was an effort that I'm sure he's hoping to replicate tonight.
And it's very likely that he and his guys can carry that momentum into this one.
They've been outstanding from beyond the arc this quarter. Their percentage has been climbing steadily.
And the Lakers call time here. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
I mean, they went into that one with the thought that they may have a chance.
No, you don't see a lot of blowouts in the NBA, so you're surprised whenever you see a lopsided score.
Still a ways to go between now and the three-point contest, but it's always fun to talk about it. Let's see who has the best shot to earn a spot in this year's event.
And maybe this list changes between now and All-Star Weekend, but I don't think anybody would be disappointed if it stays exactly the same as it is right now.
You look at Primetime. He's all the way up there at number 2 in the voting for the three-point contest. Fans and the media know that he is one of the premier long-distance shooters in the league today.
And Kevin, not to take anything away from the other facets of his game, but let's face it, that three-point shooting is what puts him on a whole nother level.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now. And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
To the paint, here's Kuminga. And no good. Murray with the defensive effort. Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against Memphis. That one falls. And it's now 22 points for Primetime.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And the call will be against Primetime. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second, and I think they'll keep him in, but he's got to be careful. A third, and he'll sit for the rest of the half.
Young with the ball. He's got 7. Kuminga dishes to Davis. Rebound, Minnesota. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
So it's the Timberwolves now, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Just 2 to shoot. And it's Murray, that time on the assist from Edwards. Murray's got 5 points so far. The Lakers have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Young outside. Outside, Kuminga. Again, the miss by the Lakers. And here are the Timberwolves. They're on a 16-4 run. Here's Primetime, defended by Young. It's Dick on the wing. Back to Young. From the arc. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
And Richard, talking about Anthony Davis for a second here. When healthy, still one of the best players in the NBA.
Yeah, his health has always been a question mark for quite a while, Kevin. But make no mistake, when AD's good to go, he's one of the best players in the world.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Minnesota's gone 2 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the first. Here's Primetime, defended by Young. Here's Primetime. No good on the triple. Los Angeles has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. To the middle, here's Kuminga, and Kuminga throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Yep, that one goes. Murray's got his third basket of the night right there.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Kuminga finds Young. Inside. Kuminga the pass to Young. Hits the three-point bomb. Young's got 10.
Just a little confusion among the D as to who was supposed to be on it.
Here's Primetime, defended by Young. Primetime, the pass to McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Now, here is Young. 10 points for him. And it's blocked. Here's Primetime to the inside. Here's Murray. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Now Dick hasn't made one yet. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Costly error there. We'll see how they rebound from that miscue.
Well, they don't have time to dwell on that. They just need to learn from their mistakes and move forward. Next play.
Minnesota making a switch here. George is checked in. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Primetime. He's got 22. Passes it to Keefe. Puts it up. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Keefe's got his second bucket of the night.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Pass to Dick, and here is Davis. Back to Dick. And the dunk by Dick.
On offense, Davis keeps his head up and maintains awareness. That's how he spots a wide open man.
Here's Primetime. Look at those numbers of his. You just can't say enough about the work he's doing at the offensive end. He's averaging about 30.5 points a game. Here's Primetime. Back to Edwards. And the 3-ball is good. Edwards got 12 in the game. LA's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Pass to Young. Outside for Davis. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Connect. And McDaniels with the block. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Some changes for Minnesota. Walton's checked in for McDaniels. Quickly comes in for Edwards. And so it's Minnesota with a huge 37-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll return shortly. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Really an incredible game from primetime.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. Dick is out there with Young. Then there's Jonathan Kuminga. Then there's Davis. And it's Connect in at the three, the small forward. Down low. Second chance shot, and Murray finishes it off. He's got 9.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Young inside. Off with the layup. The Timberwolves shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. It's stolen by Kuminga. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Davis against Murray. Davis kicks to Kuminga. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Murray. Pushing it up. It's deflected. Keefe passes to Edwards. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now, 6 for 8 on the night.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to score from everywhere on the floor.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Kevin, thank you very much. Anthony Davis broke his defense down for me. He said, I can block shots, switch on to anybody, guard the pick and roll, I can guard the post, I can guard the pin down. So that's my ability. My ability defensively is to do everything. Kevin?
And he does everything. David, thank you so much. The Timberwolves have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. RJ's so often with rookies, we want to judge them after half a season. We're not very patient with them. How long should we give players to prove themselves in the NBA?
Well, there's a different type of prove yourself. If you're talking about a rookie, I was taught after about game 60, you're no longer a rookie because you played every team, you understand the defensive concepts. You might be a little fatigued, but after that, you're no longer a rookie. But to judge them, if they can play in this league, it can take a couple of years. What do you want? Agility, he's got it. Height, he's got it. Davis has every advantage on this play. Defenses just can't effectively counter him.
Here's Edwards. And a little luck that time, but it drops. Edwards got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant cook.
Kuminga against Keefe. Here's Dick. And it's off from three-point range.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
2 points, that one goes.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Man, their offense is clicking. Players, coaches, everybody, they are in sync.
There's the pass to Young. 4-on-3 break. Here's Edwards. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Edwards got 18 points.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Young taking his time here. A floater. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Kuminga, no good. Here's Minnesota. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Jacks up a three. It's rebounded by Kuminga. And here's Kuminga. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Passes it to Murray. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Pass to connect. Here's Davis. Trying to get open is Dick. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First team foul.
And with Davis, you know what you're...
Substitution.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
And we're also seeing a lot from them at the arc in this one. Tonight, it's been all about that 3-ball for these guys.
Some people, RJ, have called for fewer regular season games. Could that help?
Absolutely not. If Kareem Abdul-Jabbar can take commercial flights and have to stay the night over and play 82 games, I think that the teams today can play 82 games.
They've got prime time. Murray out there with George. And it's Flagler in at the 2. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Vanderbilt finds Hart. Here's Steffens. Just 5 on the clock. From deep. Primetime grabs the board. Primetime's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. From past the arc, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's got his 6th rebound on the night. A baseline J, the rebound by the Timberwolves. Primetime's got 11 rebounds in the game.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Sinks the triple. Primetime's got 25 points in the game.
And he knocked down 4 triples in the first half. You got to stay in his hip pocket.
Dick with it. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. George passes to Primetime. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. He's got 27.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Kuminga, no good.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
Drops in the tray. Primetime's got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for Minnesota.
They've given up a lot of 3-pointers here today.
To stop the run, rejected by Murray. Here's Steffens, defended by Kuminga. Steffens, good.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
Here's Dick. It's deflected. You know, Richard, so many stars have done it. Any thoughts on a player asking for a trade with multiple years remaining on their contract?
If you're unhappy in any marriage, you should always get out. That is my opinion. Teams do it all the time. They'll sign a player to 5 years and then trade him in 2. So if a player is unhappy after 3 years of a 5-year contract, it's okay for him to request a trade, but continue to show up to work. That is my only request from the players.
Prime time. Rebound the Lakers. Now Dick. And the dunk by Dick.
And powering it home. He ends a 12-0 run by Minnesota.
Here's Primetime.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
The 3. Rebounded by Hart. Hart's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Steffens pulls it in. Steffens got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Here's Primetime, defended by Hart.
And his performance today, guys, is really a thing of beauty. A triple-double for him today.
Some solid defense from Primetime. Timberwolves shooting very well right now, 52% in this fourth quarter.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Minnesota.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game, and I think ultimately that earned the W.
And a milestone win for the season. This will push their victory total to 20 wins even.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for prime time.
He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
And the call will be against prime time. And that'll be his third foul so far. Walton's checked in for Murray.
Team foul. Substitution on the court.
Here's Young. Tries again. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
First one falls for him.
Young. 2 shots.
And so Young nails them both. Minnesota with the ball. They're on a 17-6 run. Here's prime time. The three-pointer, no good. Here's Los Angeles now. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And there's the drive. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Yeah, the defender all over it.
The first one falls.
Los Angeles. Dudley.
Both free throws good from Dudley. There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Here's prime time. Misses with the tough leaning jump shot. And here's Young. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.